Welcome to my YouTube channel, One Race, Human Race, All Human. Today is Saturday, April 2nd, 2022.
The slap by Will Smith on Chris Rock at last week's Academy Awards 6 days ago has now resounded around the world. It was inexcusable. It was unjustified. I understand standing up for the honor of your wife. I understand the pain. But how you react can make it worse. But what is not being discussed is that there was an effort by many of us to deal with the exclusion of blacks at the Academy Award at the Oscar ceremonies. I remember in 2016, I was in front of the Oscars, helping to lead a protest with Reverend K.W. Toulis and Reverend Mosley of Los Angeles National Action Network about the exclusion of blacks. Young lady had a hashtag that went viral of Oscar So White, who we had on this show. And this year, for the first time, we had a black producer of the Oscars, Will Packard, who did an excellent job. We had Questlove win an Oscar for a documentary, Summer Soul, that dealt with a black Woodstock right at Morris Park in Harlem, showing all kinds of talent. It won an Oscar. We saw Samuel L. Jackson win an Oscar. No one talked about that. We cannot have the only story, violence against one another, when we ought to be talking about those with quality and value. That ought to be the Oscar story. That is why at National Action Network's convention that starts next Wednesday, we're going to engage in dealing with policy and how we deal with what Dwight McKee calls consequential thinking, how we deal with health care and deal with voting rights and deal with police reform, and everyone from Hillary Clinton to our own congresspeople and senators and Congressional Black Caucus members will be there to talk about how we strategize to change laws and make policy happen and not just have emotional reaction. Go to www.nationalactionnetwork.net and come to the convention 3 days this week. That does it for me. Thanks for watching. I'll see you back here tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern for another live hour of Politics Nation. Our news coverage continues here on MSNBC at the top of the hour.
Nonviolence is the answer. Love is the answer. Agape love, concern for one another. On Monday is the 54th commemoration of the passing of the Reverend Dr. Martin King Jr. Everyone should listen to his entire speech from April 3rd, 1968, where he concludes it with, "I've been to the mountaintop." That entire sermon, which speaks about nonviolence and concern and love for all. Thank you for being on YouTube channel, One Race, Human Race, All Human. Today is Saturday, April 2nd, 2022.